the Denoye call-up is what did you hear about him, and why does the organization feel like it's time to take a look at him?
Played really well down there, chases things around, plays the right way. He's been one of the best all-around players. I've had interest in a little while here to see him, and anxious to see him play. I know he's excited.
I know you guys have kind of taken an approach of letting them sit in the American League and develop for a while. Is it exciting now to start getting looks at those guys and see how much they care?
Yeah, I don't know how many we'll get to see, but he's one of them that we've wanted to look at, and he deserves it too. I don't remember him in camp. There was so many people in camp, and I was just starting, so I'm anxious to see him play because I've had just so many good reports on him.
Coming after a game where you mentioned you thought the guys lacked quickness, there was the lack of jump last night. Can it help to bring a fresh face up who's obviously going to be motivated, going to be amped up on adrenaline for her?
Yeah,
first game?
I think when you bring youth in, I mean, look at Montreal. I mean, they have a ton of injuries, a lot of young kids up. They bring energy. And I think his personality, just talking to him today, and from all the information I get as far as how we played, that's what he brings. So hopefully it drags people along. Again, I don't want you to overreact on that comment because it wasn't. We played hard. You start getting in these games when you don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. As far as where we're at right now, I'm just very cautious that I just want us to play hard. And I looked at the tape and we did. Were we smart? Did we do a lot of good things? Not really, but I still think the effort was there.
John, what has impressed you most about Erson and makes you believe that he's going to have a real promising future?
His mindset. I think he has been in some situations where it just kind of rolls off him. It doesn't let him affect him. Good things, bad things. He is very focused at his position, and again, I don't profess to know the technical part of goaltending. He makes the saves, and just has played very well, and I think carries himself very well.
John, with Desnoyers, he wasn't highly touted at all, fifth round pick, but everyone says how hard he works and how coachable he is. Do you have a feeling he could fit your style, a guy that you'll like?
Yeah, I don't want to make a judgment on him. I don't know him. Yeah. I don't even remember him in camp because there's so many bodies there, and but it's a minor league system. We're going to use it. We're going to have to as we're trying to build this team. He deserves an opportunity, and just walking with him on the bus, I know he's really excited. His parents got here, I'm not going to make judgments good or bad after the game. It's not fair, but I'm always anxious to see kids play, especially the situation we're in Philly, to see where we're at a little bit.
Back in training camp, you told the players, just play your game. I guess when you're bringing up a player from the American League who hasn't played in the NHL before, do you tell them something similar? What is your message?
Shawzy just spent some time with him in the meal room before we got on the bus, just to give him a foundation of how we play. But I don't want him thinking too much of that. I just want him to play. And he's not going to, he probably heard a quarter of what Shawzy was saying to him and probably won't even hear me tonight. Because he's so excited and probably a little bit nervous. So we're just going to let him play and see what happens.
You mentioned to Charlie like the energy that they can bring, but does that also bring something exciting and happy after a loss to see a guy make an NHL debut?
Yeah, it's always it's their dream, these kids, and it's always fun to be part of that and see how they react. I hope some good things happen for him tonight. And you never know where it goes for him. Maybe some really good things happen. He keeps playing. This is how, careers start. You get your chance, and if you bang away and get some things wrong, you get another game and maybe another, and it strings along. But then maybe it's a struggle and you go back down. That's part of the process we're going to have to go through with some of these kids.
We just spoke to Nick Seeler, and whenever a defenseman has struggled and you paired him with Nick, it seems like Nick settles him down and fixes him a little bit. What qualities does Nick have that does that?
Well, Nick is just a good pro and simple player, a straight-ahead player. We talked about him a couple weeks ago. I think he saves the day sometimes. He stays at home and makes big plays at key times. And He's a guy that, to me, he's a glue guy. You just know what you're going to get from him each and every night, and I think he's shown tremendous improvement throughout the
Would you
year.
like to comment on the Devil ceremony tonight, 20th anniversary?
No, I have no idea what it's about, and no disrespect to the Devils. I just heard about it, that the game's going to start later. I have no idea what's going on tonight. I got enough crap going on in there than worry about the Devil ceremony.
Come back to Danaway for a second. In terms of usage, do you plan to give him power play time, and what are his line mates? Danaway.
Yeah, we'll see. He's going to play a regular shift. I'm not sure where it goes from there.
You were willing to reveal line mates for him, or no?
It'll be lots on the left side, and I have him with Lixie too. He's played with Lixie. He knows him. I'm trying to give him someone that he's comfortable, maybe he can talk to on the bench. But you know how my lines have gone lately here, and we'll see where it goes.
So you plan to play him at center?
I'm playing at center, yeah, and it's a big thing for me to see guys play at center because it's a position that we're going to need help in as we keep pushing here.
Aside from Elliott and Sam and goal, are they planning on making any other changes to the lineup tonight?
Yorkie's out. Nothing bad. It's just I just wanted to give him a day. It's been a little bit of a struggle for him of late. He's played a lot of hockey, so he's going to take the night off. Bronner goes in at defense. James, JVR, is out, just a little banged up, so he'll be out. So that about covers it, right? True, because I got the young kid coming up. Yes.